your YT cheerleader. We got an awesome interview today. So you guys stick around. You will be able to ask some questions. You may have an idea of what it is about if you read the description, and we'll get into that once we bring up our guests. So first, again, thank you everybody for being here. Thumbs us up, share us out, because we're getting ready to have an amazing conversation. So first, I want to welcome in, hey, Lois. Hi, Lois Fuller. Welcome in. Hey, Advice with Mel. Hey, sis. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you. Hey, Stream Elements. Stream Elements is here. Thank you, Stream Elements, for being here. Okay, guys, thumbs up and share me out again as we come in. We will be talking to Shae Robinson. She is the owner of a wig subscription company called Hair to Door. And as you guys know, she has sponsored me. And actually, I'm going to bring up the video so you guys can see it if you want to see it yourself. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen. And all you have to do is go to my channel and you will see it. Hold on a second. It didn't even come up. Hold on. I have to bring up YouTube again. Oh, it went out. So give me 1 second while I bring that up, guys. But other than that, thank you all for being here. I super appreciate you. You guys know you are amazing booskies, and I love you guys. I love you so much. And thank you again for being here. I'm going to bring up this video. It's coming up right now. Give me 1 second. I'm bringing it up now. It was up. I don't know. It went out. When was it? It was a bob wig. Let's see. And so this way, if you guys want to go to my channel, you can see it. And I'm going to share the screen with you right now. And this is what it looks like. It says, Bob Wig Install Hair to Door. I also did a short, and I also did a video of an unboxing. So I actually have 3 videos. So guys, go and check it out. Let me know if you guys can see it. It's right there. I have on the yellow shirt, and it says Hair to Door Wig Install. Okay. So go there and check that out. Let me stop sharing screen. Okay. So who else we got in here? We got Miss T with the T. What's up, sis? Hey, Big Daddy Beer Promotions. Hey, Big Daddy, how are you? Slim Jim, my brothers are in the house. Y'all are not playing. Thank you, my brothers. What's up, Slim Jim? House of X Entertainment. What's up? Hi. How are you guys? Thank you so much for being here, men and women, okay? So I know this affects women, but if you have a woman in your family, it may affect her too. So stay tuned and get to know what PCOS is. We're going to get into that. Hey, Donna, I wish you would have came yesterday, honey. I had a big shout out for you, but I will definitely make sure I shout you out on another one. It's a special shout out for you, Donna. Hey, over 50 and fantabulous. Hello, welcome in. Hey, Jaden, how are you? Hey, Uniquely Lavish, what's up, sis? How's Lennox? Lennox is getting better. Thank you for asking. He is home. He's resting better at home. That's what the doctor and the parents thought. So he is home. So thank you guys for being here. So I'm going to bring this up just so you guys can see. And then I'm going to bring up our guests because I want you to understand what this is. Okay. So first, we're going to welcome in our guest. And her name is Shae Robinson. Okay. Owner of Hair to Door. Hey, Shae, how are you guys? Welcome her in. I want to see you saying welcome in the chat. You know how we do here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her, and then I'm going to let her tell us some information she wants us to know. And we're going to get into asking some questions, okay? So Hair to Door is a wig subscription service. If you look into the description of this live stream, I have her YouTube link pinned to the comments, and also her Instagram link is pinned. Okay, it is pinned already. Okay, so the interview today is with the owner of Hair to Door, and I want you guys again to make sure you are making her feel welcome. And we're going to also be talking about PCOS and what that is about, what is treatment, why she started her wig company, and stay tuned. It's going to be some great information, guys. So PCOS stands for Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, and it is an autoimmune disease. And we're going to get into more of that because you guys know I have lupus. So not all autoimmune diseases are the same, but they have a lot of similar effects. Okay. And if you guys want to, I do have her Cash App if you want to be nice and donate to her and, just support her. Again, check out her Instagram, check out her YouTube, and we're getting ready to get into it. Let me just welcome a couple more people in. Let's see. If I missed you again, I apologize. Thank you, Big Daddy. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, I think I got everybody. So welcome in, Shae. How are you? Thank you so much for doing the interview. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for the opportunity. It's the first. I've never done this before, so thank you.
No, don't be nervous. We love everybody here. We are fun here. We have a good old time. So, tell us a little bit about you. Do you have siblings?
Yes, I do. I have 2 sisters and a brother.
Okay.
Yes, I do. I'm the oldest.
Huh?
I said I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest. Oh, okay. See, I'm the baby.
Oh no, I'm the oldest. I'm 30, so I'm there.
Okay. You're young. You're young. So, and I like to ask this first, if your parents are alive, do you have a mom and a dad? And yes, okay, and you all grew up together in one big happy family?
No, we did not.
Okay.
No,
if you want to talk about it, if you don't feel comfortable, you can just say I don't feel comfortable.
No, this is my family. It's the truth. It's not a secret. So it's my real life. But I have my sister and my brother with my dad, and then I have a sister with my mom. So I do not have any full blood, but we don't do half siblings. That's
right. We don't do half siblings.
Yeah,
we just do siblings.
Yeah, but I grew up mainly with my one sister in the house with my mom, but I do have a relationship with all of my siblings.
Oh, okay, awesome.
And I love them. So if any of them are watching,
hey family,
big sister.
What state did you grow up in, and what state are you in now?
It's a complex question. So my parents were actually in the Navy. So I was born in Ceiba, Puerto Rico on a naval base. So I am American. Don't be trying to get me deported or nothing. Okay, I'm legal. But yeah, I was born in Ceiba, Puerto Rico, and I kind of have lived in a lot of different places because they were in the Navy, so a lot of coastal places. And then my mom actually went through a lot with, drug abuse. She's clean now, and I'm so proud of her.
Yay! Yes, no, we celebrate wins here.
Yes,
we celebrate wins.
Thank you. Thank you. But because of that, we would have to live with different family members. So I've lived in a lot of different places. So I'm going to spare you all, but I live in Kentucky now. So
you live where now?
I live in Kentucky now. My family is mainly, my mom's family is from Kentucky. So
okay, Kentucky. All right. We got any Kentuckians in here? Say hello to your neighbor. We have a Kentuckian in here. And of course, we all fought with our brothers and sisters. Are you guys close in age?
No. My sisters I'm 5 years older than my sisters. It's really weird. Although they do not share parents at all. They're both the same age. So my mama and my daddy like to do things around the same time, it looks like. A little weird, but anyways. And then my brother, I'm 9 years older than my brother. So yeah.
Okay. And what about you? Are you married and do you have children?
Oh boy, no, I used to be married. I'm divorced. I have one son and he is 4.
He's 4. He's a kitty boy. You should have brought him on. I was like, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
That's the reason why I said yes, because if he was here, he would never do this interview. Like, he would think that the interview is about him. He likes YouTube videos and he's into it.
We like children. He could have came on and said, hey, he would have been good. He'd have fun. So again, guys, we are interviewing Shae Robinson, owner of Hair to Door, and I'm going to show you guys the video that I did on my channel, and you guys are more than welcome to go share it and leave a comment, and I'm going to bring it up on the screen in 1 second, and if you see it, it's right there to be popping up. It's right there. I have on the yellow shirt that says Saucy, so go and check out that video. Okay, guys? So, Shae, tell us what made you want to start a wig subscription company.
Oh, it was a lot of things. So I have struggled with polycystic ovary syndrome probably since I was like age 15. And so it's just like over the years, I started to like begin to lose my hair because it's a hormone imbalance is what ends up happening. And so I guess for someone like me, I was having more testosterone, I guess, versus estrogen. My hormones were not level. And I'll lead into how that is doing today now. But I began to lose more and more hair. I had male pattern baldness. So my hair is like longer in the back and it's like thin up at the front. And so I was like, I had to wear a wig. And so it turned into, it's a beauty expense, the same way you might get your nails done or get your eyelashes done, whatever your thing is. Mm-hmm. It was just something like, I know for a fact I'm going to buy hair every single month. And so I remember, right, this is life. But I remember one day, because I'm a mom and this is when I had a 9-to-5 job and you're just busy. And I remember one day I was like, dang, I need a new wig. Because, you know, it gets to a point where you need to retire that wig. Everybody knows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, when your wig has reached that moment and it's just like, you know what? She suffered long enough. Lay her to rest.
It's too big. You can't tighten it. It won't stay. It won't stay. Everything.
It's scratching your neck because it's so raggedy. Like, yeah,
you're preaching to the choir.
Okay. Holiday heart vibes, like holiday. Okay, I was having one of those moments.
Holiday heart.
I was like, I would give anything to have some hair just be delivered to my door every single month. Just take my money. Just keep me right, okay? And it was that moment. I was like, dang, I was like, what if there was a wig subscription? Like, that would be really helpful just to have me some hair on auto. I know I'm gonna need some hair. I'm gonna be bald headed this month, bald headed next. It's not gonna change for me. I've been going through this for years, okay? And I'm like, am I a procrastinator? Absolutely. That's why when you go to my website, it says wig enthusiasts, procrastinators, like, welcome. This is for you. So even if you are not bald headed or don't have PCOS or whatever else, if you are a person that likes to wear wigs, I was like, this is good. Just get you something new every single month, same flat rate. You don't have to do all this varying in price because I was a salary worker. I wasn't going to have more money.
Oh my God, girl. I told you we have so much in common.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is the threshold for how much money I'm going to be able to spend.
And especially for us, women of color, you know how we are with our hair. I don't care if it's braids, a wig, a weave, extensions. We take pride in our hair. And unfortunately, we're different from our white sisters because they wear the same hairstyle every day. Mm-hmm. And you know, for us, we be curly today, we be short tomorrow, we be straight, we be cornrow. You know, and it's a lot for us as women, especially us women that are either have illnesses or getting older. As you get older, you lose your hair. And like you, I have lupus. My hair grows 1 month and the next month it's all laying on the pillow. Or it gets thick and I'll be like, yes. And it falls out and it's thin. So it's an up and down. And it's not so much of my diet because I try to eat right, but that's life. And I have accepted it. It was hard. Mm. I had really long dreadlocks past my butt. Wow. And when I got diagnosed, I think I have like 2 pictures.
You should share that on your Instagram.
Yeah, I do. I share it with my people. They know. A lot of them already know. And when I got diagnosed with lupus, I did low dose chemo. Mm-hmm. And of course, all my doctors were white. And I'm gonna be honest, I felt that they didn't understand me because the first question I asked is, am I going to lose my hair? No, you're not going to lose your hair. You'll be fine. It's only low dose chemo, girl. And within 8 weeks, 2 months, my dreadlocks were laying on the pillow. They were this long. That is hard for a Black person that has grown their hair for 9 to 10 years to lose 1 lock than to lose 6 and 7 at a time on the pillow when you wake up.
Oh my gosh. So
I definitely understand what you mean about that. And it has never grown back again that thick. that long, you know. Now it's like baby fine. It's very, very, very thin.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, it'll be short in the back or long in the top, or short in the top and long in the back. And it's like, I can't. I'll just try to keeping it cute in my wigs, honey. I be trying.
Right. You're not trying, you're doing.
Thank you. So tell us what happened when you got diagnosed. What because I know with PCOS, I looked it up. There are 4 levels. They said insulin resistant, pill induced, inflammatory, and hidden. So they said some of the symptoms are menstrual irregularity, hair growth, meaning more hair growth, acne, and obesity. And I know some people state that PCOS, quote unquote, and it's not to be offensive to anyone that has this, but they call it the bearded woman syndrome or the bearded woman. So if you ever see women with a lot of hair on their face and it looks like a beard, most likely they have the PCOS or some form of that. So what made you notice it at, you said 15? What happened to make you say, wait a minute, something's wrong?
Well, I was having irregular periods. And so that probably, honestly, if I had to go back and really truly think about it, if I could think of like a precursor, I got my period too early. I got mine in like 3rd grade.
Wow.
And now thinking about it, I wonder if there's like any research about the correlation between girls who get a period early and PCOS. Like, are there any connections? And so I noticed I was having like an irregular period, and, you know, they're doing all this stuff. They had to like give me peanut oil to force me to like come on my period. And then it like still wasn't coming. And so I ended up getting blood work done, and I ended up getting an ultrasound, and they saw the cysts there. So they saw all these like little different, like little tiny cysts. They're not big enough to be removed. Like, it's not a fibroid, it's just little tiny ones, and they mess up the flow of your hormones every single time. Now, what they will tell you to do, they'll tell you to do a diabetic diet, and then they'll put you on metformin. That was the experience. Metformin is so rough. I mean, rough. The gas that it gives you, if you eat anything with sugar in it, bread, whatever, it's like a sulfuric gas. I am so sorry to be disgusting.
No, we are honest here. We are honest, and there's no judgment here. No judgment.
You know? But that's what it reminds me of. Like, it's not even like a, ew, gross. It's like it reminds me of sulfur. I'm like, what is that? And like, it gives you the runs. Like, you feel terrible. And so for me, my personal journey, I just came to a point, I was like, I ended up being an event planner for a pharmaceutical company. That's a whole story in itself. But what I realized in working that job is that with pharma, they're trying to have lifelong customers. And I'm like, do I want to take a medicine every day for the rest of my life? I got for this.
Oh.
And so that's how
totally understand.
Where I began with my lifestyle change. And that kind of leads me to health, which after Hair to Door gets going the way that I want to, I do want to start a different venture like wigs and wellness. I've been thinking about that because I've just learned so much, thankfully, to social media, YouTube, using free resources that were available to me, actually doing the research on my own about what type of diet I should have. And I've just seen phenomenal results. Just the other day, I shared on my personal Instagram the difference in my body. 2017, at the end of the year, I cold turkey, stopped eating chicken, beef, pork, all that stuff. I don't eat canned foods anymore. Like, I don't do any of that. And so I'm just pescatarian now, and I've lost almost 100 pounds. And it's just been such a difference for me mentally, even in cognitive processes. And I just feel better. And I'm not a lifelong customer to anything. So I'm a big advocate for health and wellness. So here we are.
When I tell you we have a lot in common, I work for a pharmaceutical.
Wow.
And I was taking Plaquenil for my lupus. And of course, when you first get diagnosed with something, you want to get better. So I started taking it. Then they tell you, oh, it affects your eyes. Well, hold up. I need to see. Well, the kind of work I do, I need to see. So I said, I will try it. I tried it. And guess what? I told my rheumatologist, I'm not taking it. Oh, you can't just cold turkey stop it. Oh, why can't I? Yes, I can. This is my body. So I do not take my Plaquenil anymore. And if you know, they were using that for the new virus that's out in the beginning. And everyone that was on it, it was hard for us to get our meds because
other people
they were giving it to them. Yeah, so I had been stopped taking it, and
wow,
I feel in my mind I am healed, I am healthy, I do not claim it. And as long as I take care of myself, now don't get me wrong, there are days when I'm like, okay, I'm tired, I need to rest because now it's a flare, the inflammation, you can tell, then yes, you need to rest. But I'm not claiming it. And I'm not sitting here just every day. I have it. Yeah, I talk about it, but I don't talk about it every day. And some days I forget that I even have it until I get knocked down and be like, oh, hold on a minute. Like, but you know what? You have to, like you said, you have to go on and keep going. So guys, thank you all for being here. Please thumbs up and share it out. We have the owner of Hair to Door, Shae Robinson here. And we are talking about her wig subscription company. If you ladies are into wigs, or men, if you know a woman that's into wigs, or maybe if you wear wigs, hey, I've interviewed a barber and he was doing lace fronts and stuff. Yes, so we're going to have her talk about this. And if you guys know anything about PCOS, you are more than welcome to put it in the chat. I will go through your comments. Again, I want all of you guys to welcome her in. Her YouTube link is pinned to the comments of this live, and so is her Instagram link. Okay, so I want you guys to go over there and check her out. And we're also going to be talking more about PCOS, which is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome, and it is an autoimmune disorder. And if you want to bless her and be kind, this is her Cash App. You can send her something if you just want to donate and help her, because if she's an entrepreneur, and you know how I'm always talking about, everybody on my channel knows I'm always talking about getting those coins. You need to have 10 streams of income. If she is an entrepreneur, it costs money to make the wigs, to get the wigs, to buy the wigs, and all of this. So if you guys want to be kind and send her a donation, here's her Cash App, okay? So I'm going to just look at the chat for one moment. And again, hey, Jess Teresa, I see you came in. Welcome in. Hey, Rochelle, how are you? Thank you guys all for being here. Hey, Denise, Books, Floors, and Stuff. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yep, I just had to let it go. I hear you, Uniquely. Yeah, she was talking about she had to let it go. Hey, Eyes, how are you? Okay, Rochelle says pharma is a business. It sure is. They will give you stuff to take that will bring on their illness to add another med, and the itch goes on. You have to take control of your life. You sure do. It is your body.
It
is your body. Yes, Slim. Yeah, seriously. Denise said, yes, the doctors don't know everything. We need to know our own bodies. You do. You do.
Yep. Nobody knows better than you.
I'm gonna check your wig. Thank you, Whitney. Yes, go check her out, guys. Go check her out. So, you were 15. How was that going to school with losing your hair? Now, was your menstrual cycle heavy?
No, it was regular, but then it was just doing weird stuff like spotting, or like the days were like getting shorter. It was just weird. And it was like, why? But, and now that I look back, I'm sure I know why now, because my diet was just different. I didn't grow up in a family. We didn't eat sauteed spinach. That was not no, we're gonna have greens. Greens with meat in it.
Collard greens.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I love eating like that. I do. I really do. We grew up eating fried chicken, sugar rice for breakfast.
Potatoes.
Yes, it's so good. And so
my dad was Navy, so I definitely know, and my daughter and her husband now Army, so I definitely know about the potatoes. There's not a potato I don't like. Okay.
And I hate having to be like, no. And so now I've done this radish thing, which it's on my personal Instagram, you all, if y'all want to see it, because I really do advocate for healthy eating. My personal Instagram is MISSCHENICOLE. But I have like a highlight and it says food. So you'll see like some of the food that I make. But a fun potato substitute, I do this like kind of like breakfast surprise, I guess. But I do it with radishes. When you saute them, they don't taste like anything. I love it. I love it. But anyways, back to 15 and missing hair. It was very difficult. I felt very self-conscious about it. I remember going to dermatologists and getting shots and stuff in my head. And I had doctors, I'm just going to say it, I had white doctors. They were like, oh, you should wash your hair every day with this. And I honestly think that made it worse. Black hair should not be washed every day. It just shouldn't. We need to have.
Say that again. Say that again, please.
Hair should not be washed every day, you know, and I think that they were trying to guide me in the best way possible. But I was just kind of like having it dried my skin out. I feel like I developed a skin thing from washing my hair every day with this shampoo. Because I'm like, now, I don't know, it's just very hard to build up that moisture and oil that your actual scalp needs. We need oil in our hair. We just do. There's no getting around it. Mm-hmm. So it was difficult. That's when I started wearing the wig because I was like, obviously I can't get braids or whatever in my hair. And so that was my first time wearing a wig, was at age 15. And I had a neighbor. She did one. She built it for me. We got like a stocking cap and she like glued the tracks on there, whatever. And I had like little Nicki Minaj bangs.
Mm-hmm.
These bangs. It looked like a helmet. It was terrible. It really was. I've tried to make sure all those pictures are gone now. Mm-hmm. But it was the best that I could do with having to wash my hair every day and going to this dermatologist or whatever. But it was an experience. It was a ride. I'm really glad that I have a nice personality. So
that's good. Yeah, when I had my dreadlocks, white people, I'm saying that because black people already know white people. Oh my God, are you able to wash your braids? First of all, they're not braids. They're dreadlocks. Oh, do you wash your hair? I said, do you wash your hair? I said, I don't wash my hair every day like a wet dog. No, but I wash my hair like once a week, twice a week, depends. Sometimes I didn't wash it for 2 weeks because it actually grew faster when you didn't wash it. And that is just something like our skin. We are melanated. Yes, we need sunscreen when we go out in the sun. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. But we don't need it as much as they need it because that we have this and we have enough of it. So Uniquely says, it's amazing that you found out so early. A lot of people don't discover that they have PCOS until they're older. So did you tell your mom and say, Mom, something's not right? Or?
So I did not find out when I was 15. I did not find out then. That's when the symptoms and different things, and they started doing all this test and are you sure you're not pregnant? And I'm like, doing pregnancy tests, like all kind of crazy stuff. I ended up being officially diagnosed with it when I was maybe 20. So it was still fairly early. But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of heartbreaking. I saw a comment over here and it's from Rochelle Vanterpool. She said, I used to be a medical assistant and I have worked right there with doctors trying to play God. And I had an experience like that when I was diagnosed. They were like, you're not going to be able to have kids.
Oh, wow. I was going to ask you about that.
It's heartbreaking to hear that when you're 20. It's like,
never ever. Like, wait a minute.
You all know, that I do have the 4-year-old. And honestly, how I had my kid, I just started going like, I got a YMCA pass because I worked near one. So I got a discount on it. I started working out. I was doing Herbalife. So now every time somebody tries to offer me Herbalife, I'm like, no, because I got pregnant on Herbalife. So I'm like, I'm avocado toast. I don't want no more shakes. I'm good. But I was doing meal replacements, doing Herbalife for 2 meals and 1 regular meal a day and just like losing weight. And that's how I got pregnant. I started regulating my hormones, basically, them in balance versus all this somebody telling you that you couldn't. And for a while, it did seem that way. I was with my son's dad for 5 years and I had never, ever been pregnant. So it was true, but that's also where I was mentally. That's also why food matters, because what you put into your body does affect your mental psyche. And so if I'm eating,
yes, it does. Yes, it does. Is your son your first child? Your only, your first pregnancy?
Yes, he's
like you didn't lose any before that. You didn't have any miscarriage. Okay, that's good.
I've never had a miscarriage, so I guess I was really supposed to be his mama. That's how I just.
That's right. I chose you for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, I dropped her personal Instagram page link in the chat. So if you like to go over there, please go over there and support her on that. And also pinned to this live stream is her YouTube page and her Instagram page. And if you're not connected, please connect with her. Let's show her that, you know, the Booski, my people call it my Booskies. My Booskies, let her know the Booskies love her. We are here to support you, sis. And your information can help some of us. Maybe someone doesn't know about this. So this is helping us. This is informative to us too. Hold on one moment, sis. Hey, Melda, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Again, thank you for being here. We are interviewing Shae Robinson of Hair to Door. It is a wig subscription. We're also talking about PCOS, which is one of the reasons why she started her company, but I'm going to let her tell you that. But welcome in. Thumbs up, share us out. So Rochelle says, yes, I was asked about washing my locks so many times. If you wash your hair, then yes, I wash mine. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah. Do you wash your body? Of course. Like, come on. Like, you know, I'm still here. Okay, thank you, Whitney. Hey, Buddha, how are you? How are you? Melda said, wow. Yes, guys, we are talking to Shae Robinson. I'm just trying to see if any comments, if anyone has questions here. My mods rock there in blue. If you have any questions, guys, just ask the mods because I may not see your questions. You can ask it more than once. Hey, geeky girls, welcome in. Thank you all for being here. Okay, we're going to get back into this conversation. Let me put her link up here, or rather her company is called Hair to Door. Hair to Door. It is a wig subscription. And again, guys, I have a video. I have 3 videos. I have a video of an unboxing. I have a video of the actual wig itself doing an install. And then I did a short of what's in the box. So go check that out. So tell us a little bit about Hair to Door and, you know, again, why you started it. Like now you're diagnosed with PCOS. Mm-hmm. So what is the next step for you? Is it automatically starting a wig, or you had to like research and find out what?
So basically a few things happened. So I had the idea like, man, I would be so grateful if I could have a wig just at my door right now, because I was literally in a situation, didn't have time, was doing something with my kid and was looking a mess. It was that. And then in January 2019, I was laid off from my job. Yeah. One day I just walked in and.
Were you corporate?
So budgets, this.
I understand. I was just laid off in November.
Wow. Yeah. So you understand very well. And it's the weirdest thing that happens to you because you feel like your whole world is like just being rocked. It was like, I've worked since I was 14 years old. I have worked. It was my first time in my life not having a job. And I found myself, I was like, I don't even know who I am without having a job, because everything in my life revolved around my work. And so I had to really take a hard look at myself and think to myself, who am I? What do I want my life to be like, irregardless of whoever leaves me or what job lays me off? Who am I really? What am I passionate about? Because I'm going to always be with myself. So what's something that I'm passionate about? And so from there, there's actually an incubator here in Lexington, Kentucky. They're called Awesome Inc. And they normally teach people like how to code and build websites, things like that. But they were having an entrepreneurship workshop. And I had just did a presentation for marketing work. I worked in marketing, have a lot of marketing experience. I had did a presentation, and the teacher who was teaching the entrepreneurship workshop, he actually saw my presentation. And the class actually costs money to take this entrepreneur workshop. And I didn't have a job because I didn't have money because I didn't have a job. So he traded with me. He said, I saw your presentation. I was very impressed with you. If you help me with my YouTube channel, he's like, I'll let you take this course for free. And so that's what I did.
See, guys? And that is what I do. I help people with their YouTube channel, but I also do a lot. I work in finance, so I do a lot of financial background and give them information. See, God, we might listen. I know you said, and no offense, but we might be related. I don't know. I gotta check out your daddy, honey. I was adopted, so it could be. It could be.
Oh my gosh!
I tell people that all the time. I don't know. Hey, I could be related to anybody because I don't know. I just recently did an ancestry back in 2019.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I thought you were kidding when you said you could be adopted. That is interesting.
Listen, no, I am adopted. Yeah, I was adopted at birth. My mom died giving birth to me, and the people that adopted me straight from the hospital, and I've been with them, and that's my mommy and daddy. That's the only one I know. Oh. I didn't even know I was adopted till I was a grown woman out the house and married.
Oh my gosh!
I never knew. Never had a clue.
Oh my gosh!
That girl.
Yeah. How did you find out?
Well, my mom, she was getting ready to. She had got sick. That's what happened. She had a real bad diabetes, and she was like, "Oh, sit down. I want to talk to you." And she called me in, but I'm thinking she's talking to me about the kids or something. And she just came out and told me. She said, "You're adopted," and told me. And I swear to you, I did not believe her. I thought it was a joke. For no lie, for like almost at least 8 months. I really thought it was a joke.
Oh my gosh.
I literally thought it was a joke. Yeah, I never took it to be true, but it's true.
The poker face that your entire family has, though, to not know one
and people in the neighborhood.
What?
And yes, everybody do but me.
They got some poker faces.
Girl. Oh well. That
wow.
Was look at God. Yeah. Yeah, God. Yeah, with her being someone asking her to do the YouTube page. See, God works in mysterious ways. God will bless you when you least expect it.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
When you least expect it. Lachey, you gotta go and pitch this on Shark Tank. Woo!
I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. We got your back. Hair to Door. I just left you a present. Thank you, Rochelle. Yes, guys. Go over there to Hair to Door. She also has her personal page. The link is in the chat. And her Instagram and her YouTube is pinned to the live stream. Okay. So guys, we're gonna keep on going. So now that you are what, 25 approximately?
At this point, I'm 27.
27. Okay.
28.
Okay.
28, yes.
And then what do you do after this? Are you now looking for more work or?
Well, I end up taking the entrepreneurship workshop, and I also learn about YouTube at the same time because I had never done anything with YouTube. So he has like a dad channel. He just documents his life with his kids. So like whatever they do that day, he just makes a video about it. And my responsibility was uploading the video actually up into YouTube, doing the captions of like what it was going on in the video, doing the tags, like doing cards. Like I'm really learning. This is before I ever had a YouTube channel.
You're a content creator because that is what we all do here. And I don't have nobody to help me. I do all that from A to Z.
Yes, I'm literally learning this in order because I wanted to get this other information about how to start my business. So like I'm also going to this course. And so I'm busy all of a sudden. I didn't have a job, but I'm busy all of a sudden. And so I'm building Hair to Door. I'm building the website. I am doing market research. I had to grow. So one of the tasks in that class, he said, all right, we're going to spend 10 minutes calling people on our phone right now and just asking them, what do they think of this idea? Asking them, would they buy this, whatever else. This is before I ever had a product. It was an exercise. And I was like right now? Yes, right now. And you have to write down their name. What did they say? And we had to come back to class and then say, this is what I was doing. So I'm like literally building my business and like learning like the backhand stuff. Like I had an idea, but this is how to actually make it a real thing. So that's what I was doing. And that was 2019. And that's when I started Hair to Door. And so since then I did end up getting another job doing more marketing work for a local news station. But yeah, that was the beginning of Hair to Door. I was unemployed and down on my luck, and it turned around for me. So I would
everybody saying that's amazing. It is amazing. It is.
you all so much. I mean, I would tell anybody, if you lose a job or you're just trying to get that shift, somebody said it's a shift, sis. I would tell anybody, don't stay in the house. If you feel bad, if you're depressed, you're down, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't stay in the house. Go to any free networking events that you can. That's what I did when I didn't have a job. And that's actually how I ended up getting me a job. I think it's because every day I said, I'm not going to sit in here. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I'm going to go out. I'm going to keep networking. And so actually I was going to this breakfast. It was for like a startup tech breakfast or whatever. I was just getting coffee because I was like, I'm trying to save, but I was just meeting people. I met a girl there. Her name was Madison, and she worked for like a workspace where people can kind of like rent space. And she's like, oh, you should come do a talk. And that's where I did the marketing talk. Mm-hmm. And that's where the guy who had the entrepreneur workshop boot camp and I managed his YouTube, he saw that talk. And so my point is, I just kept going outside. I didn't give up. Like, I didn't stay isolated.
Never stop dreaming. Y'all guys know. That's right. We speak positivity here, and you like are fitting in with us. And that's what you have to do. You have to have that mindset.
Yes.
Even though it's, you don't know, have faith and it will work out.
Yes.
Right. Paul Block said, God sent blessings to you, sisters. Great news, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, House of X. He's at your house now. But God. Yes, Denise, but God. Yeah. But God. And if you don't have a spiritual life and believing in God and Buddha and the moon and the stars, the universe, you need to believe in something, especially with what we went through in 2020 and 2021. You need to believe in something. I'm not going to tell you what to believe in because I believe in God. I'll tell you that much. But, if you don't, you need to believe in something because I don't understand how anyone is making it without believing in something.
I mean, it's a journey. And what I would tell anybody is, for me, I grew up in church. I did. I grew up going to church, at Bible studies Sunday, but I didn't really have an authentic relationship. Mm-hmm. It took me having to go through some things in life to actually be on those hard times, to actually have a child. I was also going through a divorce. I went through a 2-year divorce. So I was also attorneys. So when I got laid off, that hurt me for real. And so, to be I was in a very dark place, like literally nothing. When I was married, I had a house. I did all the things. I had a fence, yard. I did the things, and at this point I had a studio apartment when I started my business. Yeah. Laid off and with a kid. My son was 2 then. And it took me then to like really, truly go through things that only God could bring me through.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you better speak, girl.
Yeah, and so I don't judge anybody for wherever they're at with it. I just think to myself, you know what? Life ain't happened to you yet, so
that's right.
I don't even judge people. I'm like, you don't know yet, so
nope, not at all.
You're judging. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you all.
So when you started the hair to door, now it's up and running. So how are you preparing yourself for business? Now you're an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be your only stream of income, or are you going to go back to work? And now that you're doing this business, are you ready for it to be successful or failure? Because I'm an entrepreneur. We all have that, okay, is this going to work?
Yeah.
Moment. So what was your basically aha moment during all of this? So, or what were you thinking?
You know what? This is a terrible joke to say, but I'm so sorry, y'all.
No, you're fine.
I hope y'all did not hear that.
New beginnings, girl. Never regret a divorce. That's right.
I don't regret it because I've grown so much as a person. For me, I got married really young. I got married at 23. So like getting my first apartment, I never did the paperwork. Like I'm very grown now. Like I kill spiders. Like y'all gotta talk to me nice. Like I kill my own spiders now. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm a boss. Every time I kill a spider, I'm like, look at that. Like I did that. And so I've had to grow in different ways. I've had some hard lessons. I had a hard lesson this week. So I also learned that I need to install a camera when I run a business because people steal packages. So,
yes.
Yeah, somebody got me this week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
13 wigs. Yeah.
15?
13.
Still, that, oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, I thought to myself,
wow,
I'm always growing. There's always an opportunity for growth. You know, I do all this meditation and journaling and all of this stuff. And it's like, you know what? There does come a day where you have to put those things into use. And so I was like, all right, if you said you was growing, let's see just how you're growing. Are you going to be depressed? Are you going to be sad and down? And so I want to say thank you to you too for actually, you don't know where I was yesterday when you reached out to me, like asking me like, hey, you want to do the interview yet? Like whatever. That like really, to me, it was like a sign like, you know what? Don't give up on yourself again. And
oh, you're gonna make me cry. I'm a cry baby. Yes, girl. Don't give up.
My bad joke that I say is I quit my business quarterly. Quarterly, I quit my business. It's an emotional roller coaster. Look, I got hormone imbalance. I got PCOS. Okay, like that's my excuse. Okay, I'm emotional. All right, it's not my fault. So.
Yes, we should learn from our mistakes because it makes us better. You go through that journey for a reason.
Yes.
And I tell them all the time that it doesn't matter how you fall, it's how you get up. And so what, you quit quarterly, but you still come back.
Yes, I do
strive to do it.
I do come back. So I had a little tap yesterday, like you come back. You had a few days off, but got to clock back into this. So I was like, all right. But yeah, I learned I need to install a camera and I need to get a PO box. I'm going to tell any entrepreneur that now.
I tell them all the time, get that PO box.
Yep. I learned hard. That time. So.
Yeah. But when you go through that and you go through it, you cry, you have your little pity party for a little bit, and then you snap out of it. Like you said, you meditate yourself out of it. You come back and you come back stronger. I say life is like a pothole. You go in it and you come out. And I have all these little vernisms that I say, but it really applies to life. I've been through a lot like you, and most of my people know. I got laid off in November from a corporate job. I swear to you not. I've always said this to them. I was like, I love this job so much. I'm never going to leave. Y'all going to have to fire me. I've always said that. Now, listen, been there for 6 years. I really literally thought I was going to retire from this job. I was like, this is my last job. I've always worked 2 and 3 jobs. I was a widow at a young age. I got married at a young age. But you know what? This ain't my first layoff. But it wasn't what I expected. I did not expect to be laid off. Got laid off. Okay. Had my cry. Now I have to move on, right? So I was like, December, I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to relax. It's COVID. I'm going to be cool. All up until about 6 weeks ago, my friend that used to work with me, she called me and said, are you working? And I said, no, I just started getting unemployment. I only got like 3 checks. And she was like, oh, my job is hiring.
Wow.
Now I work for Nintendo.
What?
Wait. But in the midst of me losing that job, I had a house flood. My ceiling collapsed. My floor collapsed. It still ain't up. Now they talk about next month. They were supposed to be here tomorrow. Now they talk about next month. But in the midst, God showed up and showed out. So what you gonna do? Like I said, I'm not getting what I got to be mad for. There's people out here that don't have nothing.
Woo! I'm gonna do my fake
that don't have nothing.
Nintendo, look, you should say thank you. Thank God for letting me go.
Girl, I said if it wasn't for them letting me go, I would have never found this job because I was never going to leave.
Yep.
But God said, oh yeah, you're gonna leave. Wow. I put a post in my group chat today, and I'm gonna read exactly. And like you said, you get those little signs and wonders. And it says, and I'm gonna tell you, and this here just took me over the edge today, and I was like, what is there to be mad about? Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna read it to you right now. It says, if God can remove you, hold on, let me play it. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna play it. Check her hair. Okay, here you go.
God can remove something from your life that you never dreamed of losing. Can't you trust Him to bring something new and better in your life that you never dreamed of?
What? If God can remove you from something that you never thought you were gonna leave, because I never thought I was gonna leave, don't you think He's gonna give you something better?
Wow.
Girl, I was up here shouting when I heard that.
Wow. I love that.
Listen, a pothole. Oh, don't get me crying. It's a pothole in life, and we all go through. But you have to remember there's always somebody out there worse than you.
That's right.
Somebody is worse than you. This is why I always tell my people, be grateful, be thankful, be blessed for what you have.
Yeah.
If you only have $20 and you're in the grocery store and somebody in front of you, don't just pay for it. God is going to turn around and give you tenfold or more.
Every time.
Seriously.
Every time.
Every time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to preach it, but this thing is real, okay?
Yeah.
This thing is real. Yes, shake it off and start again. Stop it. God is great. He is amazing and can do anything but fail. Hello? Girl, I said the same thing when I found my last job. Now look at me. I'm going to save my story. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Life is a roller coaster, but never give up in the bad times and the good time. God is always there. Always. Yes. Yes, Whitney, the game system. Yeah.
Wow.
Who don't love Nintendo? That's the old school game. But guys, welcome in the owner of Hair to Door. We have Shae Robinson here. Welcome her in the chat. We are going to keep on talking. If you guys have questions, you can ask. We're going to be asking in one moment. I just have like a couple more questions for her. Okay. So now that you have the wig company, tell us about how the wig subscription works.
Okay, so the wig subscription, the way that it works, you will go to the website, hairtodor.com, and you decide what type of subscription. I try to have there be two different types. So there's like a full cap synthetic, and then there's like the lace front. So this is a full cap synthetic. So there's no lace on this. You just pop it on and go. My nickname for these are mama wigs. I got my kid. We need to get out the door to the grocery store. I don't got time for the baby hairs and
girl.
Want to grab and go. All right.
Right.
So full cap synthetic, those are cheaper. It's a cheaper subscription. That one is $65.99. And then there's the one for like, if you want to be a city girl, okay? Because
before you get into that, the synthetic ones, can you put heat to it? Is it a blend?
So it depends. So what I try to do to be fair, it depends on what the vendor is selling it to me for. So it's kind of like a price range. That's why I'm able to flat rate them. So kind of like the wigs that are this amount. So it kind of depends. Some of them, and if you look at the wig descriptions on my website, I'll tell you if it's heat resistant or not. But more of the $85.99 subscription are actually like heat resistant wigs. Okay, so I hope that answers some questions.
Okay. And guys, she has an Instagram page and a YouTube page. And I have both of the links pinned to the comment of this live stream. And I'll also be flashing them on the screen. In the chat, I also dropped her personal Instagram page, which I will drop again. But guys, let's connect with her. Let's show her love as she's telling us her journey. And we are, oh my God, I'm going to cry. We are all here for everyone's journey because we want everyone to be successful and to thrive. And when I tell people about YouTube, people are like, you're giving out so much information. I don't want you to fail. I want you to be successful too. I just hit 4,500 yesterday and I'm super surprised. I didn't even know. So somebody in the chat told me, they was like, look, I was like, what? So on the road to 5K. And next thing I know, we'll have 10K and you keep on going. Don't stop.
Yes.
Everybody starts at 0. Okay. Even a baby when they're born.
Yes.
Everybody starts at 0. Okay, I want the heat resistant one. Okay, Whitney, I'm gonna have her talk about the other one next in one moment. I was seeing if there was any questions. Oh, Big Daddy said he connected to you. Thank you, Big Daddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna try to follow everybody back after all of this.
Yeah, if they leave you comments and you go into your studio, you'll see all their comments from today. So that's a great way to connect with them.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's the next one?
Oh, so the next subscription is the Human Hair Blend. And so that's just like a higher quality one. Obviously, it's going to last you a little bit longer. Those are your lace front wigs. And so they can look more custom. So they're more natural looking, if that makes any sense. Although you do have some like this. This is a natural looking one because of the texture of this wig. But with the Human Hair Blend ones, I think of those as like the Instagram city girl kind of aesthetic. So I try to do like different colors with those, more long. So I guess that's like the difference. So it's just kind of like, what vibe do you want to do? And I'm kind of still exploring it as my business continues to grow. Basically, what do people want? And so ultimately, I do want to get into human hair and being able to offer human hair. I've done it with like one person. I had it in my story and she colored the hair like 3 times. She bleached it. And so that's kind of the things that I'm kind of tinkering with to make sure it's a good human hair and then making sure that it's still at an affordable rate, because I'm like, it is people selling hair for $400, but I come back to why I started this. I started this for moms, working women, people who are on a salary.
Make it affordable.
Exactly. I'm always going to advocate for people who are on a budget because that's just my life. I understand that lifestyle. And so I want to find a human hair that is budget friendly and also quality. So, but that's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. So the human hair blend, the lace fronts, is it full cap lace or is it what is it, 6-part?
It depends on the style that you get. Mm-hmm. So there's all different types of styles. And so sometimes you might get one that's a middle part. Some are 13x4. Some are just the front. You can get a 360. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So it's just really on whatever style you pick that particular month. Okay. And so after you do subscribe, you'll basically get an email like, hey, it's time to pick your next wig. And it'll just go like that. And then if you're not ready to commit to subscribing, you do have the option to just buy standalone wigs. And so, because I understand people want to test it and see, do I even like this, whatever. And so just test it before you subscribe if you want to. I like the idea of a subscription. So that way I could know for a fact my hair, I'm going to have some hair coming. So
when you do the subscription, do you use a credit card and you, is it preset or do you have to pay up front like 3 months or it's just per monthly?
I should do 3 months, but kind of the way that it works right now, there's no commitment. You know, it's whatever you want to do. If you pay for it, you're going to get it. So if you go there now and subscribe and you pick a wig, I'm going to put that in this box and I'm going to mail it to you.
Yes. Let us see the box and what comes into it. I'm going to bring you up closer. So.
This one doesn't have anything in it, but I will tell you all some of the things that do come in there.
Oh, you know what? Go ahead. While you're talking, I'm going to grab mine because I got mine right here.
You have one. So if you're going to go and subscribe now, I'm going to go and package your wig up, try to get it to you ASAP. I've been sending stuff through UPS. Y'all know with COVID, a lot of weird stuff happened with USPS, and I was like, I don't really like my people wondering if y'all gonna have enough staff to come into work or not. But
that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you have staff? I was gonna ask you that.
I don't have staff. No, I am single. I'm a solopreneur, I guess. Right.
Solopreneur. That's right.
Right now. So things can always change. But yes, with the boxes, you'll get rotating beauty items. And so, yes.
You can tell us as I pull the stuff out what it is.
Yes. And so you'll get rotating beauty items. And I try to customize them for, I guess, the audience or type of person that I'm doing it for. So I just did one for one of my friends' moms. She's like in her 70s, 80s. So for her, in her box, she got the wig that she chose. And then I put a bonnet in there. And then I did like some coconut oil for her scalp. I did a wig cap. She did get a wig cap. I did a pack.
What are these? Because I did not understand what these were.
It's just for the hair, for the formation of the hair while it was traveling. That's all it was for. Yes. But she got a pack of bobby pins. Yes. See, Vern got gel because
I'm showing you everything you got in my box. Oh, and I got a pen.
Oh, and see, something like that, an older woman, because she was 80, I didn't put that in her box. So instead, I just gave her like a brush to brush the wig. Mm-hmm. That's
the wig band. Mm-hmm. And you guys know I love my lashes. So, yeah.
I know today. Don't judge me, y'all. But yes, the rotating beauty items will change from box to box, and you, the subscriber, will pick your wig, but I will pick the rotating beauty items. So to me, I just always kind of feel like my wig kind of pops with the rest of those things. Like I'm going to have a wig cap on. I do like my eyelashes and just cutesy accessory things to kind of like bring your look, like make it pop. Because why not get some extra stuff in your box? It's like Christmas every month. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have a human hair blend curly wig?
Yes. Believe it or not, this is actually a human hair blend, this one. And so if you look on there, it's called Aisha, but this one is not a lace. And so I'm trying to think if I have a curly one with lace.
So the one you have on is just a cap?
Yes.
So no, it's a free parting or no parting?
No parting.
Okay.
It reminds me of like a crochet. It's like a crochet braid style kind of look.
And how long is that one?
This might be like 20 inches or 18 in the back because this is like right here, but I'm also short. So yes, I would say it's probably about 18. No, I do not have do I have a video on how to start a subscription box? I do have a video on my YouTube where I give a review of the platform that I run my subscription through, which is called Subly. So
I'm going to bring it up. So guys, this is my wig review that I did of the wig. So I'm going to bring up her channel so you can see what she's referring to. And again, you can also click the link right in the pinned comments.
It's that very first video, actually.
This
right
one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. So it's right here. It says Entrepreneur Life Update. What's that? Subly review?
Yes. And so Subly is really, really unique because I have tried Shopify and I was trying to like use a plugin, different things. And the issue that I kept running into with Squarespace, Wix, Shopify, all of the big names, right? They would allow you to put a particular product on subscription, but it would just be that same product every single month that a subscription. Yeah.
Of course, you want a different one. Yeah.
And so what makes Subly unique is that it is a subscription and you get to change which item you get on subscription. And so I kind of talk about that in my Subly review. That is what I like about it. It's not as intuitive as I would like it to be, but they have an amazing customer service team. They respond to me like this. They send me screen records of like explanations for things that I'm trying to figure out. So it's been a much better experience being on this platform compared to trying to force software to work on other platforms. It just wasn't going to work. But I talk a little bit about starting a wig subscription in that video. But if anybody has any more specific questions, I'd love to answer those too.
Yeah. Okay. So that video, guys, is only 8 minutes. I need you, when you get a chance, to go and watch it. Leave her a comment. If you have any questions, leave it in there, and also subscribe. Okay. So it's 8 minutes. You can go over there and get the information. So Rochelle says, is the subscription monthly or quarterly?
It is monthly. Yeah. I like that name, Natural. That's cute.
Hey, sis, Laricia, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping over. You guys have questions you can ask. I only got like 3 more questions to ask her, and then we're going to turn it over because lashes are hard for me to put on.
Oh man.
Whitney, I did one on my second channel on how to do lashes. It's not hard. This is why I did a the wig review when I did the bob wig. I actually already had put on the cap, and people want to see that now, so I'm going to do the cap. But yeah, I did one on how to do lashes, how to put your wigs on, how to part them, how to get it to look. I don't know if you guys can see how to get it to look like it's a natural, straight, real hair. You know, that's the with us, with people that have autoimmune, it takes us a little, well, I'm gonna say me. It takes me a little bit longer to get ready because I'm not a perfectionist, but I like stuff to look. I'd rather have a long, natural looking wig, in my opinion. So if you see me, you would think, like, a lot of people didn't even notice wasn't my hair. They thought it was my hair. Not this one, but I wear different wigs all the time. But yeah, and I'm like, no, it's a wig. I have no hair because of lupus. Like, I consider it no hair because it grows and falls out, grows and falls. So that's no. Yeah, so do you have a video on how to? Okay, we just answered that one. What's the difference between lace and knot?
I would say the time. Obviously, like we were talking about full cap wigs, it's not much to really styling it. You know, you kind of like play with it, tweeze it out a little bit, might put like a little water or whatever you want to do on it. Whereas with lace front wigs, you need to take your time. You can get those sewn down if you want, or they're just like a more custom natural look, I guess, with the lace front. You can do the baby hairs and get your Instagram likes on, and it just depends, you know, city girls, whatever you want to do that day. So I think that's the difference. Yes. And then obviously
also with your wigs, don't put so much product on it. It really doesn't take that much product. You don't need a lot. And use heat protectant, especially if it's a human blend or a human hair. You have to treat it like it's your hair. So use the heat protectant on it when you're doing like a flat iron or a curling iron or something with heat to it. There's little tips and tricks that you can do to make your wigs last. I would say, well, I don't wash mine every time I take it off, depending on if I take it off daily or weekly, but I try to wash them every 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Give them a wash. They'll last. And then try to detangle it before you wash the wig. That's what I would say, especially for synthetic wigs before.
And be gentle with it because you can rip the lace and that will mess up your entire wig. So if you're plucking, be careful, unless you know how to do it, you know, a lot. Uniquely says, what kind of lace do you currently offer? HD, transparent, or etc.?
So it really, again, it depends on the style of the wig. Most of the time, those kind of details are going to be in the specific wig descriptions. So you just kind of have to look at them to see what's available because they kind of change in and out once something's gone. Like, for example, this wig, like I literally have one of this wig.
Cute. And that's the only color?
Yes, this is the only color of this one.
Is that an ombre?
It kind of starts with like a darker root and then it goes down. This one I think is just transparent. So it's not, it really depends on the wig. But that is a good question though. Thank you.
And if it's a transparent, you have to custom it to you. So if you're a lighter skin person or a darker skin person, or if you're white or if you're black, it depends on your skin tone. Eyes Love to Talk says, I am a new business owner and it's going kind of slow. I'm still trying to find my audience. How did you find your audience?
I mean, I would say I'm still trying to find my audience too. I get a lot of sales oddly from my vendor. My vendor is always connecting me to people. I've been blessed in that way because they don't sell business to consumer. They do business to business. I get a lot of warm leads, but I learn from those warm leads because they're repeat customers. So what I've learned is what kind of styles do they like? What are the prices of those type of styles? Where do those people live? And so then even when you do paid targeted ads, if I know, wow, I've got 5 customers that love this bang wig with this color, and some of them live in Georgia, Nashville, I can average the amount of their orders. So they probably have a household income of this. These are all paid demographics that you can actually insert when you go to do a paid social media campaign. And so that's kind of where I relied on my background, 9-to-5 background that I did this kind of professionally. So I'm always curious to like learn the type of people, like learn about them personally. What are their characteristics? What are their health things? Because I can go out and then target that. So I would tell anybody, if you're trying to find your audience who engages with you for any orders that you have had, explore that person. Ask them, hey, why do you keep shopping with me? What do you really like about me? And so what I'm learning over time is that people like me. People can buy a wig from anybody. I know that. I don't think my wigs are so special. You know, I have a vendor. So the same way that I have a vendor, guess what? Those vendors have other customers. It's not even that my wig is so special. And I have to like learn that. People like the connection. People like that I talk about health. People like that I'm funny. Like I'm going to probably make a joke. I talk about my real life. Like I talk about health. Like a lot of people weren't, if it's Sam's Beauty, they're not going to talk to you about PCOS.
Nope.
They can sell you the same wig, but they're not going to talk to you about PCOS. They're not going to show you a recipe with radishes because, hey, this is no carbs and it won't turn to sugar and it won't throw your hormones off balance. And so kind of figuring out, like, just ask people, why do you like me? Why do you support me? The people that do support you, and then mimic that behavior. And so that goes back to even your social media platforms. Look at your insights that you have. How many people connected with you? How many people viewed this? How many times was this kind of content shared? Oh, people really like when I post positive quotes. Okay, I'm going to keep posting positive quotes then. Like my viewers are growing or whatever else. Or I learned in a roundabout way on my YouTube. This was so weird, but my highest viewed video is actually not about hair. It was about Clubhouse. I made a video about Clubhouse. But you know what I did with that information? Every new video that I post, I change the card on that Clubhouse video. So that way, people that watch that entire video, since it's my highest viewed one, they're going to automatically watch my latest video because the card is in there. That's what I did. And so basically, just always learn, always be willing to learn. There's no instruction manual to entrepreneurship. Every day I learn something new. Every day.
Oh, I tell people all the time, always learn something new. It's, you have to. Do you consider yourself a hairstylist?
You know what? I don't, because I don't do other people's hair. I do my hair. I know how to make myself look cute. And so I know how to do my own hair. I know how to do my own makeup. I know how to do my own press-ons, whatever else. I know how to make me look good. Don't ask me to do your hair. I can't pluck it for you, though. I can pluck it for you. I can tint it. I can do all of those things for you. But as far as like baby hairs, like on another person, like I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we're going too far now.
So with your PCOS, what was your treatment, or what would you say is a good treatment for people with PCOS? Maybe changing their diet. I mean, you tell me what would be a good thing for that.
Absolutely. For people with PCOS, I would say to actually treat the hormone imbalance of PCOS. So why do you have the hormone imbalance? Why do you have cysts? And that just goes back to diet and then exercise. And so I'm not a gym junkie. I actually do not have a gym membership, but I do have YouTube Premium. I love me some YouTube. Right now, I'm actually doing Chloe Ting's 2-week shred. Chloe Ting is another YouTuber on here, but all free videos. And she just has like different videos that you do. I like her. There is another one, Fit Body by Ashley.
I think I follow her.
Yes, I love her. And she talks about health too. And she talks about recipes. But big picture, what I've really come to find with PCOS, it's going to be 80% diet. And so food, TikTok was a blast during the pandemic. I've learned so many different recipes. People ask me, what do you eat? I eat everything. Like all the different foods that I have tried, and just since I've been pescatarian, like I love eating.
Oh, you're pescatarian? I didn't know. Okay.
Yes, I'm pescatarian. I cut the meat, and I'm pescatarian. I don't do any canned veggies. I do eat some, I like cookies, whatever, but it's everything in moderation. I'm not doing cream peas anymore. But now
I would love to have you come back on and just talk about pescatarian and how it works. I would love to know that. I think I may have tried that once. So what do you not eat?
I do not eat pork. I do not eat beef. I do not eat chicken.
So you eat the fish.
Yes, just seafood.
Yeah. You eat bread?
Food. Yes, I do eat bread. I don't eat a lot of it. I don't do that. I try to binge out on like blueberries or like basically stuff that's gonna kind of clean me, if that makes any sense. So like lemon water, strawberries.
Oh yeah.
I do
cider vinegar, all that. Yep.
Yes. Yes.
So we all know that there's no cure for lupus. There's no cure for PCOS. So do you consider yourself healed, or do you consider yourself in remission, or are you on meds still, or what's your idea of how your path is right now in PCOS?
Well, kind of how I think to myself, if I'm having a period, then I'm doing something right. If I'm not having a period, that means my body's in, because I'm not taking medicine anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I know whether or not my diet and if I'm working out correctly, then it's right. And so right now I'm doing good. So, but I'm also not in a dark space. You know, I'm taking care of my mental, because what I have found is if I get depressed, oh, now I want to just eat brownie batter and sit on the couch and binge watch Netflix and not work out for a week. So now I've gained 10 pounds in like a week because I have a hormone imbalance. So
me.
But I'm doing good right now. So, but yes.
Yeah, you gotta try. I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but you have to try not to sweat the small stuff. That is so real. Like, take a break, stop and breathe, because we really forget to breathe. We need that oxygen going to our brain. Go take a walk. Go stand outside and just look at the clouds in the sky. The other day I did a video. I was coming out, going to work and going to my car, and the birds were just chirping. So I turned on the video and I just did a video of the birds chirping, and they were so loud. Like, you can clearly hear them on the video. That's how loud they were. But it was so amazing, because if you don't praise God, the trees are praising him, the birds are praising him. I don't want no rocks praising God for me, because I'm going to give them all the praise. So I take in all that beauty and that wonder and just stop. When you feel overwhelmed, just stop. Leave everything alone for just an hour and take care of you. Do something that makes you happy. Like, I like gardening. I like reading a book. Like, just do something for 1 hour. Don't worry about a husband, kids, cat, dog, fish, nothing. Do something for you.
You know what started for me too in doing something, because this was during pandemic, I was like, what can I do? Again, back to YouTube. There's this guy on here. His name is Mike Peel, but he does these like fun, like cardio dance videos. They're like dance workouts, but his playlists are so good. He had one that had Megan Thee Stallion on it. I was like, oh, we about to dance. We about to party in this house. And so I would do that. I do dance parties with my baby. Sometimes let's just dance. We play Michael Jackson and we dance together. And it's free. It's me and him, and we move our bodies. It's something about moving your body, serving that energy, not saying
moving. Yes.
Yeah, we're made up of it. That's what we are, right? If you like look at what a cell is or what an atom is, right? It's energy. And so when you move that energy around in a positive way, it's contagious. It's like it has to change. Whatever the circumstances has to change.
Yeah. Lennox Lights says it's crazy how diet affects everything. We're learning about keto and how beneficial it is for Lennox and how to introduce it to him. So Lennox is my grandson, and he was diagnosed with Dravets Syndrome, but we don't claim that. But anyway, he has that, and his seizures. He had a terrible seizure on Sunday. It was 2 hours. He was in a paralyzed state. So everyone was praying for him, and I thank you guys all for the prayers. But yes, so now they're looking into changing his diet. But he's 22 months. Like, what is he eating that could really affect him that it brings on a seizure? Like, you know, it could be the weather. For lupus, I know for me, it's the weather. When it's too cold, too hot really doesn't bother me. I'm sorry.
You said he's 22 months?
22 months, yeah.
You know what I would say, though? I don't know. This is what I know, like, from my personal experience. I'm not a doctor. I'm not nobody. I'm just an entrepreneur. But I breastfed my son. And I breastfed him. And then, like, his first year of life, even after he started eating baby food, I never gave him chicken. He was vegetarian, too. And so his first food was avocado. nothing changed about him. Even like the smell of his poop, it didn't change until I gave him formula. And then it was my mom or somebody that gave him chicken, and then I can smell it. Like it's just, and so I almost wonder, can he just eat cleaner? You know what I'm saying?
I love clean eating. That is what I do. Yeah. I do clean eating. You can still eat a lot of foods, but just clean eating.
It's better food. Actually, the other day I made these tacos. I did a trattoria shrimp. It's a type of seasoning. It's like Italian seasoning, but with like citrus, herb stuff in it. It's really good. I did my shrimp, sauteed them like that. And then I did a rainbow chard, sauteed a rainbow chard with garlic. And I did like light rice.
That sounds amazing. You should have did a video on that, girl.
And I did
would have loved to see that.
On top of it.
Next time, do a video on YouTube. People will eat that. People love to see people cook and make food and get ideas.
Yeah, just eat real food. Just eat real food. It's so good. And so I'm like, even thinking about like him dining out, like all the trans fats, different things. How can you get 10 chicken nuggets for $1 something?
Don't get me wrong. I like my McDonald's fries every once in a while because I do have cravings. But yeah, my husband is a cook, so I rarely go out to restaurants, even with this, especially with this pandemic. I was like, I ain't losing nothing because I didn't go out a lot anyway. Yeah, I would always eat, even at work. I take my lunch.
Yeah,
you know. So
I would say just again, clean eating and also the type of oils that they're using. Like, I don't really use a lot of vegetable oil. I had a thing of vegetable oil last me a year.
I was gonna say to use the coconut oil.
I like avocado oil. I like olive oil, and I do use coconut oil for some things.
Olive oil is expensive. You know, girl, I paid a little bottle for $5 something. I was like,
bad health is expensive. So
you're right.
You're gonna pay one or the other. So you decide when do you want to pay for that. So there's no on this. It costs money to live, unfortunately. So
it does. Uniquely Lavish said, I'm starting my low carb pescatarian journey tomorrow. Good luck, sis. Denise says, do you detox? Oh, good question, Denise.
I do. And that's actually, I would say, what got me started on more of a spiritual journey last year in the month of June. I'm actually doing that right now. But last month, the month of June, I did a challenge with myself. It was a detox, and it was also a meditation challenge, and it was a workout challenge. So for 30 days, I ate clean. I did lemon water, and I worked out, and I meditated, and I journaled for 30 days. Most life-changing experience I ever had. Ever. If I could tell you the stories that happened to me afterwards, I was on fire. I got so many different financial opportunities. I had a little fun summer fling. It was lit, y'all. All in the middle.
You better go ahead, girl.
But yes, I'm doing that again. So I do detox. I detox physically, spiritually, all the way. So yes, I'm an advocate for that.
So when you detox, do you not eat or you just drink? What kind of?
I don't believe in starving now. I'm still a thick chick. Okay, I'm still a thick chick. But
right, me too. Everybody know the girl here. Listen,
I eat cleaner, I guess, when I detox. I do like snacks. I'm really good at making Rice Krispie treats. So I mean, I have like my little things that I like to eat. I do have a kid. He likes to eat fun things. The baby's not on the diet yet. I let him eat some stuff that he shouldn't have. I'm really good at making snickerdoodles. Y'all know the Krusteaz brand? Krusteaz, have y'all heard of that? It's spelled with oh my gosh, I don't even want to tell nobody because I don't want it to go viral. No, I'm serious. I'm going to be hurt if I go to the store and they do not have that brand there because that's how bomb it is. It's so good.
Wow.
Yes, love making those. So when I detox though, I don't do the snacks and all that stuff. So but yeah, detox.
Okay. I wanted to breastfeed Lennox, but it didn't work out in the NICU. But if I could have, I would have. All the bad food is cheap. Good food. So yes, that's my I call her my daughter. It's my daughter-in-law and my son Junior. Yeah, that's Lennox parents. Yeah.
No,
that's what I want about a healthy detox.
Something else too with baby food. What I did, if we were eating yams or whatever for dinner, I had this thing. I steamed it. You can steam the food, smash it up, And it was actually like for like baby size containers, you can like make like little, you can make food for like, I guess like during the week, and you can freeze it, feed it to your baby. I would just steam vegetables and he would eat it too. So I'm like, who knows? He loved it though. He's like, ooh, sweet potatoes, because he didn't have anything else to compare it against. Your kids. And so to me, it wasn't that expensive for good baby food. Just give your kids what you're eating, but don't put the seasoning in it.
Oh, right. Donna says she loves using avocado oil. Oh, I have to try that. I don't think I've ever tried, but I like avocado.
I love avocado.
When I go to Moe's, I listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, I treat myself once in a while, but like I said, I don't go out a lot. I usually take my food, but I like me a good old Moe's taco. Listen, because I don't like Chipotle and I don't like Core Life. That's just me. But
no, I don't like Core Life either. I have a friend who's about it, but I'm just like, no.
Yeah, not my thing.
I'm bad with Moe's. Moe's charges for that itty bitty thing of queso.
Just buy it.
I do, but still.
Well, go to Aldi's and buy it, because Aldi sell that too. So it depends, but I do. I like Moe's. That's my little thing there. But do you guys have any more questions? I thought I had one more. Oh, what are you scared of?
Ooh, what am I scared of? That's an interesting question to ask me. I feel like I've done a lot of exploration about fear, what fear is, and walking through fear. And so I'm inclined to say, well, I'm not scared of anything, because I would just handle it.
Right.
Because that is what's going to happen. But in naturally thinking, what am I afraid of? I'm afraid of not being able to give my son the life that I want to give him.
I know, right?
Terrifying. It's terrifying. I love that kid so much. I think that he's so pure. He's so caring. He's a little character. It's interesting as you watch your kids get older, and just questions that he asks me, or I don't know. I want to be able to give him the best life possible, especially with the kind of childhood that I had. And so I want to be that change agent in my family. And, I mean, things are already getting better. I'm not trying to make it
good. Right.
We've come a long way, but time is, you never get your time back. And so I'm like, I want to enjoy my mom. I want to enjoy my life. I want to enjoy my family. And so I'm terrified of not being able to enjoy my family in the way that I want to while we're all still here. That's what I'm scared of. Now,
did they say that PCOS is hereditary, or can you pass it? Like, did you get it from your parents, or can your son get it from you? Or is it more apt in a woman than a man?
From what I know of, it's more so in women, but that's from what I know. And I'm the only person in my family that deals with this. My mom actually has locks. So she has locks like you. Well, like you did. She has locks, and my sister's natural, big old afro. So I'm the one. So, yes, my son, he has hair and he's fine. So I don't.
Wow. I know that's how that is with me with lupus. I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
No idea.
Humble. I can't be funny and cute.
So, guys, we have Hair to Door, Shae Robinson. We have her Cash App up. If you like to be a blessing to her, you can. She is an entrepreneur. And I have one more question for you about entrepreneurship. Okay. And go over there and check out her Hair to Door YouTube channel and her Hair to Door Instagram. The link is pinned to this live stream. Also in this live stream is her personal Instagram, which I'm going to drop in a minute one more time. And speaking of entrepreneurship, tell me what you would tell someone that is trying to become an entrepreneur. Give them 3 tips that they should do.
The first tip, I would tell anybody to make a business plan, write it down, know what you're doing. This is not my only business. I had another one. It was called The Media Physician. Neither one of these businesses, I did not sit down and do it the right way, like actually write down a business plan step by step. I think when you have a plan, you have trajectory, like where are you going? And you can also apply for funding, different things when you actually have a written down plan on how this is supposed to go. A business plan is going to make you think, like, what are you going to do in your down season? Those are questions that you need to answer because the down season does come. I had to learn that in a roundabout way versus if I had made a plan, what am I going to sell in my off season? Because everybody's going to have their day, right? So that's one thing that I would tell you. Two, you need to always be learning. Always, always, always be learning. Anything that anybody's going to do in your business, you need to be familiar with it. You might not need to be an expert on it, but you need to know whether or not you're getting scammed. So even though I'm not a big math person, I need to understand accounting a little bit. I need to know what a profit and net loss sheet is, how to read it. Why does it matter? Like, I can't teach a math class, but I need to know that, right? So I need to be familiar, or whether it's social media, or even I've had to learn about hair. I'm learning things. What is ventilation and all of these different, like, I'm getting in the weeds of my business. I'm not an expert on everything, but you're not going to play me either. So, because I have been played too. So,
of course,
hard lessons that I've had to learn, like what's a cosplay wig versus this kind of synthetic wig. It's levels to this, and you need to know the ins and outs of it. And then my third thing that I would say, you need to have fun because this is going to be rough. There are some dark days. So you need to be passionate about this. If it's not something that you would want to do for free, don't even do it.
Say that part again. That's what I tell everybody. I love YouTube so much. Yes, I'm monetized. Yes, I get paid for it now. But even if I didn't, I would probably still do it. Like, this is not work to me. I enjoy doing this so much and helping other content creators how to make their YouTube channel and do for them. It's not work to me. I so enjoy it. And that's right. If you're not happy with where you are, change it.
Yeah,
do something about it.
Money.
Don't stay on it stuck. I'm sorry. I know that girl got that song stuck, but no. Don't stay on stuck. I call it stuck on stupid. Don't stay stuck on stupid. Mm-hmm. Get out there. If you don't understand something, Google is your friend. YouTube is your friend. YouTube probably has a YouTube video for almost every dang thing there is.
Yep.
Remember, they're partners anyway, YouTube and Google anyway. Google it.
No.
If you don't know how to be a good parent, Google it. If you want to learn how to be a pescatarian, Google it. If you want to learn how to be a content creator, Google it. Somebody going to come up where you can go and watch their page.
Absolutely. I love this. This is the best time to be alive. Listen, love it here.
I started 3 business. I put it like this. It's not, they're businesses, but I call them extra streams of income for me. Mm-hmm. I have a t-shirt company with my little Vernisms. I have the wine company. Okay. And then I have my YouTube channel, and I have a second YouTube channel. And then I do the Instagram, the Facebook, and sometimes I do Twitter, but I do not have Clubhouse. I don't have 15 invites. Right now, I'm so full. Thank God. I'm so full. I have so much going on. I don't want to take on something else.
Yeah.
At this moment. Yeah. I want to write my book, but I want to take my time because there's certain things that I want to put in my book that I want people to know and to help me out. So, take your time doing it. Don't rush. And don't be comparing yourself to, Shae got a wig company. Now I want to be a wig store owner and I want to go out. No, if that's not your zhuzh, don't do it trying to copy her. Stay in your lane. I tell people that all the time. Mm. Like, I'm not trying to be no Instagram famous model because, look, I'm not going out there getting breast implants, getting a bigger booty. My booty big enough. I don't need it no bigger. Mm. But don't compare yourself to, I just did a video and it said, I'm not a size 2. I put it on my Instagram and I put it on my Facebook. And I'm not. I'm a size 14 or 16 and some things that make me feel better. Yeah. But I'm not comparing myself to that girl that's a size 2 and a 4. No. Mm. I love the size I am. I'm loving the skin I'm in. Boom. If you don't like it, you can change the channel because there's more YouTube channels on here for you to look at. Like, everybody's not going to like you. Like you said, you're not the only wig company out there. Maybe they don't want to buy. So you don't have to. That's but right. I'm going to tell everybody, go to Hair to Door and get your Hair to Door wig from her. Okay. Check out.
Yeah.
Listen. I agree. I love your work so much. You would. Yeah. Love it so much you would do it for free.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Do you guys have any questions for Shae before we leave? Ask them now. And again, I'm just going to go through my little pinned comments I have here because I want you guys to see. We are welcoming in and talking to Shae Robinson today, owner of Hair to Door. Hair to Door is a wig subscription service where you can go and purchase 2 subscriptions of your liking. She's showing you the box. You can go over there and check her out. I have her YouTube channel link here, and I also have her Instagram link. It is also pinned to this live stream. And know that God can do anything but fail, okay? We also talked about PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian, I should have put ovarian syndrome, and it is an autoimmune disorder, okay? So Shae told us a little bit about how she went through, and this is how she became to start her own wig company, which we are enjoying. And here's her Cash App, because she is a small business, and you know I support all small businesses. I would want you guys to support mine. So here's her Cash App if you like to bless her and send her a donation. Send her a love offering, because guess what? We all need to help each other and not be crabs in a bucket and pulling each other down. We need to lift each other up. If we are queen or king, let's fix our crowns, okay? Don't knock your crown off of your brother or your crown off of your sister or your tiara off of your sister. Let's straighten it and say, hey, sis, you were wrong on that. Hey, sis, I got you, okay? I ain't going to tell you to do what Monique said. Go out there and tap nobody on the shoulder. No. We're not doing that. What we not going to do is I'm not tapping no sister in no airport. Tell her, girl, you got on that bonnet and Monique said, no, we're not doing that. But if you're in a connection, you have a relationship with someone, listen, and you like them, you tell them, you know, listen, I love Monique, but girl, no, I'm not doing all that.
It's that husband of hers. I hate to be the person to say it, but that husband is not right. And to me, that's the only person that will make it even sound right. I'm like, we are in the middle of a pandemic. And if you're in the airport, not a job interview, who are we impressing at the airport? And also, if people want to do that, that's what they want to do. Leave the good men to us.
Especially if they over 21. I'm not telling no grown woman, sis, you need to do better and represent the whole black race. No.
Listen.
You want to wear your bonnet? Maybe she just got her hair done. It cost her $300-400. Put your bonnet on, girl.
To each his own. That's how I feel. I wouldn't do it, but who am I? Some men sag. I hate men sagging. They do it. That's their prerogative. They're allowed to do it. That's how they want to dress.
That's how they want to dress. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you, boo?
Right.
Silly Mommy said, that is so me. I'm ready for a change, but I do feel stuck at times. Pray about it. Get around people that are going to uplift you. Get around people that are going to be supportive. There are going to be people in your camp, and I'm being honest, there are going to be people in your camp that smile in your face and stab you in the back. Okay? Not everybody's happy for you. They'll be like, go ahead, girl. Yeah, no. Some of them are like, I hope you fail. I'm telling you. I don't know how much support you had, Shae, when you started your business, but most people, when they're starting a business, going to school to get an education, buying a house, buying a car, you have somebody in your camp that's jealous of you.
I've lost friends too. But again, having that gratitude, and when you are worried and focused on yourself, it don't even really hurt that bad when certain people have to leave your life. So again, focus on
exactly.
Write the plan. Their name wasn't in the plan, so it's okay that they're not here, Growing pains.
Yes. Not everyone will be happy. You know that, Larissa. She's been with me since I had 200 followers. And yes, not everybody's going to be happy for you, and not everyone wants to see you win. But your YT cheerleader, Vern's Young Closet, want to see everybody win. I want to see everyone be successful and get it. Get what you got to get. Let's get it. Let's go. I always cheering that next person on.
Amen.
Can we do another live about real estate? I did a live about real estate, Silly Mommy. If you go back, think about a month or two ago, I did do a live about real estate and Section 8 and how to purchase. And it was an awesome, awesome live with Miss Tanita and her husband. No ponnets, no do-rags in public. The CDC said that, right, Donna?
He said, they'll change it next week.
I can see my new life. You bet. That's it, silly mommy.
Yes.
Speak it into existence. Hold on. I'm going to put something on the screen for you, silly mommy. This is for you. Look, this is for you. You don't get what you want. You get what you believe. You believe it? Do you believe that you have that life coming? Then you're going to get it. If you believe you can see your new life, you're going to get it. Listen, I'm going to wear my bonnet on the plane and wherever I listen, right?
And get your subscription. I'll send you a bonnet in there.
Show will. Success breeds haters. Oh, Donna, that's deep.
That's true.
Woo.
Insecurity though, when somebody's hating on another person that's successful, it's just the insecurity within themselves because they know that they need to be doing more and they're not doing it. But that's a personal problem.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tania's on. That's my sister in Hawaii. Hi, friend.
Oh.
Hi. I know she's so beautiful. She's a nurse. She's in Hawaii, guys. Check out Tania Zone's channel if you don't know. She did a walk in the park the other day. It was so beautiful and relaxing. Ooh. Oh my God. Yes, I believe I can see it every day. All right, silly mommy, you got this. You got this, sis.
Amen.
You got this. And we are here to help you. And you know, I tell everyone, y'all can always reach out to me anytime on Instagram. I'm telling you, sometimes I'll be up at 1, 2 in the morning helping people out. Only because I don't mind doing it. Now, if I'm tired, I'm going to tell them I'm tired. But if I'm up and someone buzzes me, I'm going to help them. Wow. Because you don't know, that person might make it big tomorrow and will remember you and be like, you know what? Thank you. What you did helped me. You never know who is watching you. And I've been telling you guys this the whole time.
I got a good story for that.
Go right ahead.
So you never know who's watching you. So 2019, I got laid off from that job. All that stuff went down. But y'all see, I kept going. I didn't stop. Y'all, this year, the same job called me to ask me to come back. And you know what they said to me on the phone? They said, yeah, we've been seeing you. Because I opened for my friend who did it's a thing here called Creative Mornings, and she got to do a pitch or whatever. And so I got to talk about Hair to Door. They called me and was telling me about my small business that I started after they laid me off. I didn't even know she was on that presentation.
They had to lay you off for you to start the business because you probably wanted to listen. That's right. What'd you say?
Really? I said no.
Hold that. Hold that.
I said no.
Bye, Felicia. Silly mommy said, what other business would you love to indulge in?
Me. So I told you all a little bit about the wigs and wellness. I just want to do more with wellness. I love cooking. I love sharing things about health. I like working out. It's a part of, basically, I always think to myself, any business that I want it to be something that I do on a regular. And so just trying to find out how to monetize things that I already do. So wigs and wellness. And then the other thing is I want to start a mobile nail salon. I want to trick out.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, I'm all about convenience. So everything I do is about convenience. I want somebody to come to my parking lot, drive through whatever. Not drive through. What is it? Just your lot. Come outside your house and go into a bus, and basically maybe 1 to 3 people can fit in there, and you just custom service to you. AC. It's cool. No waiting. Just very nice, posh, and I get to go back in the house and I get to relax, and that's it. So those are
awesome.
I do. Yeah. All things beauty, all things convenience, health, wellness, peace, anything that helps me live the life that I want to live. So.
Awesome. Well, I have one more thing, guys, and then we're going to be out. When I did a live stream yesterday to promote this stream, I was just telling people, and I happened to look on my YouTube notifications. Now, this is what I mean by you don't know who's watching you. I have no idea who this channel is. It's not familiar to me. They actually either must have came to the live or something because they shared me out. Third Life Lifestyle and Living Podcast with M. I have no idea who this channel is, but I will be going to them and telling them thank you. And they mentioned me in a post and said she always has great words of wisdom and encouragement. The YT cheerleader, Vern's Junk Closet.
Oh, wow.
You never know who is watching you.
Wow.
You don't know. I don't know who these are, but I'm going to them today. And believe me, because you have to, when someone is acknowledging you, sometimes you have to stop. And like I said, take time out and go back and say thank you. You don't know where that's going to lead you. You don't know. I can't find anyone to do my toes in my wheelchair. Oh, yeah, she's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that would be awesome for someone. Yeah.
Rochelle said, I've seen a story of someone who started a mobile nail salon. Oh, okay.
Do
you have
here
a pediatric? Okay. So guys, again, we have the owner of Hair to Door. And as you guys know, she sponsored me. She sent me a wig. I did a video on it. I actually did 3 videos. Go and check those out. Go to her channel and watch her latest video. She's giving you great information on there. I put her personal link in the chat and pinned to this live stream. I have her Instagram and her YouTube channel. Let's go over there and show her some love. It is a wig subscription service. And ladies, we all know we wear wigs and we like to be cute. Let's go show her some love. I done asked her 100 questions already, guys, personally on Instagram. Hey, how did this work? How does that work? She already know. I'm going to get my subscription, boo. I'm getting my subscription. It might be next month once my house get done, but I'm getting my subscription because I have no ceiling and no floor. So I have to yeah.
That's crazy.
It's going to work out because it's going to be beautiful when it get done.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. So I give it to God. I'm not stressing about it because you have to move on. But guys, she also was talking about PCOS. So go over there, reach out to her. If you have questions, reach out to her. Maybe she can give you some more information that maybe you didn't want to ask on here. Maybe you wanted to ask privately. And Donna said, right, you never know who's watching you. You don't. But sis, I thank you so much. We have been on for an hour and a half, and that was amazing. This was a great interview, very informative. And guys, again, please go show love. Don't go anywhere. Shae, stay right there. I'm going to come back to the stream. So guys, thank you again. Everybody that's here, thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Love and light. I'm going to play this quick little song and then we're going to be out. And again, guys, remember to never stop dreaming. Today is a good day to have a great day. And remember, no one is perfect. Everybody has flaws. Always have positive vibes and good energy because that is what you want to come back to you. I wish you all the best, peace and blessings, and love and light, guys. I'm going to play this song. Give me a few minutes. Okay, guys, love and light. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Mwah. Love you. Bye. Hold on, Shae.